Hello and welcome to MTG. My name is Vyacheslav and today I tell you about my participation in this year's Summer Derby. And it was very fine and very lucky even for me, because I finished batch 1 with 3-1, batch 2 with 3-1 and lose in top 16. And it's still fine, because for event I use unpowered and very budget black rack deck. I also name it a fat rack, because put into deck some big creatures. Now I tell you something about the deck list. As you can see, it's look like classic rack deck. Only my special fat option that I use here, it's mostly in budget basic rack lists. Players use 8 knights for orders and 4 black knights. In this list I use 4 orders, but instead of black knights I use 4 Suchi. I like Suchi, I have it, so why not play with him? Also, I think that it will be nice to put something big and fast on the second turn by help of Dark Ritual and play like more mid-range deck. Still aggressive. Yeah. And actually Suchi helped me very well. At least 3 times I play the Suchi at the second turn by help of Soul Ring or Dark Ritual, and it was nice. The mana burn problem that Atlantic format have is not so dangerous actually, because Mishra's Factory saves me sometimes, and I think I take all 4 damage of mana burn only once. I don't remember, I think just once. You can see my deck also contains the rag, the removal, the real assassin, the discard, and land destruction. In sideboard I have 2 discs. It's a single answer for artifact and enchantments black deck. 2 grids to generate card advantage, some glooms against mono white and deck, Underworld Dreams to beat opponent for playing Ancestral Recall, and as a not fast but effective in condition. Terrors to white Serra Angels, or maybe something like this, and drain lives like against aggro decks, because with help of Dark Ritual you can kill big creature and gain life. It's very nice. Not the best sideboard, to be honest. From interest moments, actually I already said that my Suchi was very nice in some games. Also, I find interest moment with Suchi, it's a way that protect you against Abyss. Yeah, Abyss don't kill artifact creatures, and Suchi can be very helpful in this case, but I never play Suchi with opponent's Abyss unstable, sadly. A lot of games I won by classic game plan, by help of the rack and discard, and some creatures. So I attack with knights, that protected from swords, attack with hippies at the first turn, and when opponent have not removal, it was very nice for me. Use big creatures to do a lot of damage, and most specific card in my main deck is Royal Assassin, because I meet simple, how to say, not simple, but classic creature decks only twice. It was some Zoo and more black. And I just don't drew Assassins against them, I think. All that I remember about my Assassins that once I play it and go to attack twice, so Assassin can deal 2 points of damage. And maybe it's just my opinion, I don't see all decks, see only 9 my opponents, but mostly I think metagame is more control, so Royal Assassin is not main deck card, it's better to put him into sideboard. All other card is helpful for me, Paralyze sometimes help against creatures. And interest moment that all my loss in the first, second batch, and even in top 16 was to robot artifact aggro deck. Not true. In the second batch I play against Parfait. It's a white and blue control deck with Howling Mine and artifact untapped or tap. I forgot the name. Relic Barrier, yeah, and some Icy Manipulators and Titania Song as win condition. But after sideboard, my opponent removed some control cards and put into deck more robots like Suchi and Juggernaut and Triskelion. So, in my opinion, I lost 3 times to robots. And it's not surprise As I say, my mono black deck have big problem against enchantments and artifacts. Only this can help. In all these games I side in disc, and as I remember, I played only once, and it was mistake, actually, because I lost it. And my mistake, my sideboard contains only 2 copies of this card. I need more. I think much instanced game that I lost to robots, it's Top-16, because Top-16 is my highest game. So I tell you about it. I have notes about game. In game 1, my opponent have a mulligan to 5, and it looks lucky, yeah, I must win it, and I win. But it was not easy still, because my opponent, I start from the rack, and have a him to play it on the second turn. I play second, and my opponent play on first turn, second turn, I don't remember the Juggernaut. And this Juggernaut go to attack to me at least 3 times, so I can answer for him only in 5 lives. At the same time, my opponent lost lives too by a rack, but not so fast. I answered for Juggernaut, I think, by help of Mission's Factory, just traded him. Juggernaut can stay in block, need go to attack every time. And when my opponent plays Suchi, but he have not so many lives, I have only 1, I remember the finish of the game. I don't block one attack to go to attack with Factory, go to attack with Factory. My opponent still in 2 life points, have 2 cards, and I play a card that I draw exactly this turn. It's lucky second rack, so I win the game by 2 racks on 2. And second game was not very interesting. Actually, in my first batch, 2 games was similar, not too interesting. You know, the robots can have very fast start, like some power, ramp, Misha Fabric, Misha Workshop, big Triskelion, fast Triskelion. I think I answered Triskelion by Paralyze, but it did not help me. My opponent play copy artifact, play Bolt to me, time walk, then take turn, untap, tap Triskelion, go to attack to 8, deal 6 points by attacking, and play second Lightning Bolt. Execute of 20 points of damage. Nice and fast start. I don't remember was it second or third turn, but I believe that robots can finish game in the second turn. And last game was more interesting. I have so big mistake, so I still remember it. Actually, I played a game yesterday, so it's hard to forget. My opponent have a more control start. He play fast Icy Manipulator, but not play creatures in the start. So he control my mana base by tapping it. But I start the game from Dark Ritual and Underworld Dreams. And it's nice. At the moment that I can play second Dark Ritual, my opponent have untapped red mana and some mana else. And he have Fisher's Factory, so I deal 1 point on damage by Underworld Dreams, and he deal to me 2 points by Factory. I have in the hand, I have some extra mana, draw black, play Dark Ritual, have 3 black and 1 colorless mana. In hand I have the Demonic Tutor, I think, or maybe something else, I'm not sure, Sinkhole, and Disc. And of course I'm thinking about the untapped mana and disenchants, shatters that was possible. I think if I play Disc, he play Shatter, but my opponent have a lot of Moxons, 2 or 3, Manipulator, something else, I think. No, Manipulator, some Moxons. So I think it can be very nice answer for it all, and Factory 2, if I play it. And also I believe that I draw 1 more black mana in next turns. I play Disc, my opponent play Shatter. With single in hand, at the next turn I see second Icy Manipulator. So now I have 2 black sources, but my opponent tap it at the start of my turn, and I can't play Shatters. And for the end of the game I don't draw black source. So my opponent kill me by Factory, that must be dead by Shatter. It was a big mistake, yeah. But anyway, it was nice. So what I think about the deck, and what I want to change in the future, if I will use it in the big events. Start from the main. Royal Assassin not so fine in control meta games, and I think it's most old school magic more control mid-range, so it's better to use Assassin in the sideboard. I think you can use it in the deck, because Assassin is nice. At the same time, instead of Assassin, you can put into deck something like Icy Manipulator, if you have one, Jalum Tom, or JMD Tom, as extra protection against Tsuchi's Mana Burn. It can be nice too, and card advantage in the main deck, because Grid not good against all strategies. Against even mid-range decks it's not so nice. And maybe one copy of main disk. Yeah, I think it's better even don't IC manipulator, but Tom and main disk. At the same time, in the sideboard, with Tom and the main, we don't need two grids. So we can remove one grid and put third, even fourth disk. So after sideboard, we can put into deck 4 disks, and it's still slow against fast starts from robots or any other deck, but can protect you from artifact enchantment more stable than just 2 copies. 2 copies, it's not too many. 3 glooms is okay, I use it, this helped me, dreams help me. I don't shoot at ace. Oh, I said in terror only once, and maybe if we will still have 2 Royal Assassins against maybe Drain Life. I don't have so many mana actually to use Drain Life. Yeah, I think change is next. Book and disc into main against Royal Assassins. Third disc against Gloom or Grid. Assassins against Drain Life instead of Drain Lives, and Terrors. And it will be much more better maybe. So, if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye.